Just as a recap, I just used Cynthia's Feelings, which let me draw 8 cards because Kakuna was knocked out last turn. And I got my new hand. I laid down a Treecko on the bench and a Weedle on the bench. I already attached to Tangrowth, so I'm going to use Sleep Powder for 20 damage, and the defending Pokemon is now asleep. So in between turns, I'm going to flip to see if Luxray's awake. Tails, he's asleep. That's not good. Okay, well I'm going to use Bebe Search, which lets me choose a card from my hand and put it on top of my deck. Search my deck for a Pokemon and put it in my hand, but I'm just going to grab a Ralt and put it on the bench. Shuffle up. And I'm going to attach a Psychic Energy to the Ralts. And I end my turn because I can't do anything with Luxray. And I flip between turns to see if he's awake. Heads, it's 2. He's awake. Of course, Tango's going to put him right back to sleep. So I'm going to attach here to Tangrowth. And I'm going to use Bebe Search. I know you know what it means now, but put a card on top of the deck, search out a Pokemon. And I'm gonna grab a Tangrowth. And with the 2 energy attached to Tangrowth right now, and Sceptile's Wild Growth Pokebody, that actually counts as 4 grass energy right now. So he can use a second attack Swallow Up, which is 50 damage, and if the opposing Pokemon had fewer remaining HP than Tangrowth, it would do 120 damage. But because of Expert Belt, Luxray has 120 health right now, and Tangrowth only has 110. So Swallow Up only does 50. So Luxray's up to 70 damage on him. I'm going to draw. Put a Shinx on the bench. Wrong hand. And I'm going to use Cynthia's Feelings. Shuffle my hand back into my deck. And because my Pokemon has not been knocked out, or was not knocked out last turn, I can only draw 4 cards. Okay, though, I only had 1 card in my hand, so trading 1 for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Kirlia. And I think I just laid that Shinx down. Attach a Psychic Energy to Kirlia. And I'm going to use Gadget Bolt. Its effect is if Luxray has a Pokemon tool attached to it, you may do 100 damage instead of 60, and you discard the tool. But with Expert Belt, it actually does 120 damage, and then I discard the tool. So that's 120 damage to Tangrowth, who only has 110 HP. Tangrowth's knocked out. Surprise for Sceptile, or Luxray Gardevoir. And Luxray's back down to 120 health max, because Expert Belt added 20 HP. So now I will pull up Wild Growth Sceptile and draw. Evolve Weedle on the bench. Use Mom's Kindness to draw 2 cards. Put another Weedle on the bench. Attach an energy here, and 2 energies equals 4 energies, which means I can use this attack. It does 50, and if I flip a heads, it does 50 plus 20. Unfortunately, 50 is enough to knock out Luxray. So it doesn't matter if I flip a heads or tails. Luxray's knocked out. Draw a prize. And I will bring up Shinx. It's a pretty close game. I'm going to evolve to Luxio. And I'm going to attach an energy to Luxio. Psychic Energy. And I'm going to use Cynthia's Feelings. Shuffle my hand into my deck, and because my Pokemon was knocked out last turn, I get to draw 8 cards. Trying to go as quick as I can, so I don't have to make it like a 3-part battle, which I'm guessing it's going to be. 4 prizes to 4 prizes right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Play a Rattata on the bench. Going to use a Luxray ball for Eradicate. Can't evolve this turn though. Gotta organize my hand. Play Azelf. Use Time Walk, which lets me look at my prize cards. Choose 1 Pokemon from there, and put a card back from your hand. I choose Luxray for my prizes, and put a card from my hand into the prize cards. So I grabbed a Luxray, but I evolved to Luxio this turn. So, let's see. I'm going to attach an Expert Belt to Luxio, which adds 20 HP, so he's at 100 HP. And it also adds 20 damage onto attacks. So I can use Kick for 20 plus 20 is 40 damage to the Sceptile. Now draw for this deck. Evolve to Beedrill. And with Beedrill, I can I don't know what I'm talking about. With Beedrill, I don't know what are you talking about? Okay, it doesn't matter. With Flutter Wings, Beedrill, I can search out any grass Pokemon from my deck and put it to my hand. I'm going to grab a Grovyle. And evolve this Trico. And I'm going to attach to the Trico, and I'm going to use Leaf Blade for, if I flip a head, 70 heads, 4. That's 70 damage onto the Luxio. And now the Luxray Gardevoir deck. I'm going to evolve to Luxray here. Evolve to Eradicate here. Attach an Electric Energy here to Luxray. And I'm going to use Bebe Search to search out a Psychic Connect Gardevoir and evolve the Curlia on my bench. And with Psychic Connect, I can move as often as I like during my turn. I can move a Psychic Energy attached to one of my bench Pokemon to my active Pokemon. So that's very useful because Luxray needs 1 more energy to use his powerful attack. So I'm going to Psychic Connect 1 Psychic Energy there. And I'm going to Gadget Bolt, discarding, actually, yes, I'm going to Gadget Bolt. I'm not going to discard because 80 damage will kill that Sceptile. So I will use Gadget Bolt for the knockout. That draws a prize for the Luxray Gardevoir deck. And we're going to pull up Grovyle. Draw. Evolve to Sceptile. Use an Energy Search, and I'm going to use Flutter Wings to search out a basic energy for the Energy Search. and a Gardevoir for the Flutterwings.
Well, we better pray for you that you're safe over there in that area at night.
Evolve the Trico down here to Gardevoir, and attach a Grass Energy to the Sceptile. Use Leaf Blast, 20 damage times the number of Grass Energy attached to Sceptile, so that's 40 damage. That puts Luxray at 110 damage. And I'm going to have to stop.